Welcome, everybody. And with
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Outside ball. And there's the pass to Favors. Over Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, just excellent use of the shot fake. Derek Favors has put a lot of work into this. He's become very effective getting the guy to commit.
And so Favors nails both of them. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here's the fast break. Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Now, here's Ingles. The drive by Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Conley shooting 5. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball. Favors got his second bucket tonight.
And you love that Favors bounces off defenders effortlessly. Fantastic at finishing despite the defense being right in his grill.
Now, here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Favors. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the Stifle Tower.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. No good on that one. Great D that time from Favors.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot block. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Jackson looking it over. In the corner, it's Ingram. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Mitchell outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 9 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And the basket by Jackson. Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Great D that time from Favors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. Utah also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. From deep. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson. He has 6.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Derek Favors for New Orleans. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Davis, and it's Moutier in at the point guard position. The free throw good from Moutier. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Davis lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. The putback. It's good on the putback. Okafor's got his first basket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Moutier. Okafor grabs the miss. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hart. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Moutier. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Moutier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, to me, there's no question it's critical that Emmanuel Moutier make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
Here's Melly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ball against Moutier. Melly, no good with the layup.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Out left to the wing. Here's Moutier. The game now all time.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
For the Jazz, Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Bogdanovich in for O'Neal.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's ball. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Moutier. Chalk up 2 there. Moutier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Conley against Ball, and then Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Now here's Conley to the inside. Gobert, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The drive by Ball. Here's Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Conley. He kicks to Moutier. Picked away. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Moutier. 9 points in the game so far. Conley's shot is off. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Conley. Derek Favors making his last shot. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. And the wide open shot from Redick. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's the break. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 6 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Conley. Gobert against Favors. Gobert the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 13.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Ingles against Ingram. And that one drops. Jazz trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And a deep 3 from Redick. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 10 points and 6 rebounds. And that'll do it for...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape.
was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Williamson. Back to Ingram. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Williamson looking it over. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. For the lead, and Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Favors finds Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell left side. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Lobs it up for Favors. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And here are the Pelicans now, after the basket by Utah. Favors in the post, covered by Mitchell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ingram outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ingram's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Mitchell against Williamson. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Out to the right wing. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
They get it again. Belly, and it's blocked by Bradley. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Passes it to O'Neal. The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the first one drops. O'Neal hits them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Holiday looking for an opening. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Now, Moutier. He's got 9. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Moutier. Elbow shot. Another miss by Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Moutier. The Pelicans make their last shot. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
How about the athleticism of Emmanuel Moutier, understanding how to pick up contact and still go.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Then for the Jazz, Davis comes in for Bradley. And it's Bogdanovich in for George Niang. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the break. And here they go. Here's Moutier. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Hart. Just 3 on the clock. And then Okafor slams it in.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bogdanovich out there with Davis. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Jazz. Trailing by 4. Clarkson finds Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 23 points.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. To the paint. And the basket is good. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
First personal foul, teams first.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Right side, Jackson. Pass to Ingram. He dishes it to Hayes. Gobert with the block. Williamson against Clarkson. Kicks to Mitchell to tie it up. And it's good on the way in. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Hayes the pass to Ingram. Stolen by O'Neal. To the middle to take the lead. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Outside Jackson. Down low, Ingram. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Williamson against Davis. It's stolen by Davis. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Basket good.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Ingram dishes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now, here's Mitchell. Puts it up from 17. At the 10th, Davis on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Jackson down low. Covered by Mitchell. There's the pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Oh.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Center stage with the game and the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. And it's Mike Conley in for Royce O'Neal. Ball kicks to Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Out to the right wing. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. The downtown skyline. And we've got
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Morant with it. In the corner, Winslow with it. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Morant against Gobert. No good from Valanciunas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. I mean, not only does Bogdanović stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trick.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brooks against Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. He kicks it to Winslow. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Brooks outside. Misses the 3. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Mitchell. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Conley against Morant. Mitchell's shot is good.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And here's Morant. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 now. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact, and if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Moutier, and Utah again with the bucket. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Inside, here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's Morant with the drop. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Moutier dishes to Clarkson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. Davis is checked in for Utah. Jones kicks to Clark. It's stolen by Gobert. Clarkson finds Davis. Clarkson trying to break free. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Moutier looking around. There's the feed to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Anderson with the putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Gorgie Dang is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Outside, Jones. Davis with the double team. Jones kicks to Zhang. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz making a switch here. Morgan's checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Jones against Moutier. It's good. Moutier's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Jazz now. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Gutterich. Back to Jones. Hangs in the air. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Clarkson. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Melton, no good. The Jazz on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Stripped away. Fast break, Memphis. Here's Zhang. Hits the jump hook. And the Jazz with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Moutier. They get the rebound. Now O'Neal. Here's Moutier. Davis finds Clarkson. No good with the triple. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Floats one. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell left side. Ingles in the corner. Outside Conley. High post, Gobert. Jackson on him. Here's Mitchell. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Pass to Valanciunas. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. 7-point differential. Mitchell passes to Conley. Feeds it to Ingles. Shifts over Winslow. Ingles can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. A nice shot by Winslow.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
Mitchell against Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes to Jackson.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Ingles in the corner. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Utah out in front.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. There's Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Brooks against Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 8.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but
You know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Jones in the post. Covered by Conley. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. Valanciunas. Another shot. Davis with some nice D.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Zhang comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. And Utah with a change here, too. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Here's Zhang. Mike Conley with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Zhang, and finished off by Zhang.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brandon Clark, he's jacked in for Jaren Jackson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Davis. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
Moutier with the ball. 6 points for him. Not going to go that time. Good D by Jones. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They get it back. Bradley on the double team. Here's Zhang. And he banks in the layup. Zhang's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Moutier. Utah getting another chance here. Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by Jones. Clark left side. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. And here's Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Day. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Morant passes to Brooks. Up top, Valanciunas. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And Utah making a change here. Morgan's checked in, and he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Morant passes to Brooks. And Valanciunas now atop the key. The pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Mitchell against Morant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Morant. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Mitchell against Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. On the wing, Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Over Clark. And it's Mitchell missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Clark trying to get open. Ja Morant again. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mitchell banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Now Morant. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And it's Clark in the corner. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
On deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It's too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Morant kicks to Clark. Over to the left wing. To the wing right side. Here's Morant. Misses. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge. And let's go.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. It's tipped.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
They retain possession. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
And get to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's nice. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Barnes. Fires the 3. A putback. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Tries yet again. Bagley, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he can't jam it through.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on.
Bagley kicks to Bielitsa. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
I love when guys are alert and aware on you. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnes can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Jazz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
The Kings making a switch here. Hield's checked in. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
The Kings trail by 3. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell against Hield, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Hield the pass to Fox. To the middle, it's Bielitsa. Gobert with the block. Healed against Mitchell. To the inside, Bogdanovich. The rebound by Hield. And it's Barnes with the ball for the King. Trailing by 2. Can't complete the alley-oop. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted 2nd overall because of his size and athleticism. He can swat shots away. You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Utah is shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Clarkson taking his time here. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Fox kicks to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Bielitsa. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hield can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to Barnes. Outside, Fox. 3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Moutier, and it's Davis in at the 5, down low. Right side, Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
And no doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Giles, that's good.
Well, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Moutier against Joseph. Davis down low. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Moutier. And the layup's good off the glass. Moutier's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And there's the pass to Holmes. Joseph has an open look. Off target with his 3. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Moutier. No good. Shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Back to Parker. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Hands where the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
The Kings trailing, pushing it up. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And look,
he's an elite defender at his position. Conley also contributes in many different ways on the offensive end.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in for Royce O'Neal. Parker outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Holmes down low, defended by Moutier. They get it again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. Keeps it alive. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got his first points of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Parker with the bounce pass. And Joseph kicks to Hield. Drills the three-pointer. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter. Now he's got 1 in the second.
And here's Conley outside. The Jazz with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hield outside. .11 left in the first half of basketball. Parker dishes to Joseph. Back to Parker. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits from the high post. And now a 6-point Sacramento lead.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first. And they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Like how Conley forces the issue that time. When he's this active, it puts the defense in the box.
The Jazz have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Then for the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell left side. It's blocked.
Wonderful defense from Hill right there. Gotta like seeing how he positions himself to get these blocks.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Fox against Mitchell. Three-pointer, Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Inside. Conley kicks to Gobert. The 3. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Barnes. Outside, Bagley. Passes it to Bielitsa. Over Mitchell. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The deep is told they got themselves. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bagley kicks to Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. And the pass to Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That's the blinding quickness of Conley. You know his father ran track in the Olympics, right? He's especially effective at getting the defense to hit him on the drive.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Sacramento. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Bazemore passes to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Moutier. But they'll get another chance. Here's O'Neal. The offensive rebound. Pass to Moutier. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. A three ball. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Mitchell missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Giles. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Jazz trail by 13. Moutier with the ball. Basket counts. Moutier's got 6.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Bazemore dishes to Fox. And Bazemore kicks to Barnes. Back to Bazemore. Here's the 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back. He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Bazemore against Mitchell. Bazemore passes to Fox. Barnes left side. Right side back down low. And Bazemore kicks to Giles. Just 4 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Giles. Gobert with the block. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Jazz also changing it up. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Davis. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Mike Conley subbed in for Moutier. Passes to Parker. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Healed from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Three-pointer Healed. Can't get it to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead, leading by 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kings leading now by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward. And the 3 ball is good.
And Hill is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of.
Conley up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Parker. Now Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. Three-pointer Healed. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And that one good from Clarkson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bogdanovich finds Healed. Over to the wing, to the paint, stolen by Clarkson. Out to Conley. Lots of room. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bogdanovich looking around. The pass to Healed. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And another 3 for Sacramento.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Launches it. That shot missing. And the Kings going the other way now. And here is Holmes. Healed dishes to Parker. They kick out to Healed. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here is Conley. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The dish to Clarkson. That 3 off the mark. Kings leading now by 10. Parker inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Conley. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Here's Clarkson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Sacramento again missing. Jazz trail by 7. It's deflected. Here's Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Conley for 3. The Jazz with another miss. Kings leading now by 7. Three-pointer Hield. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Kings.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Buddy Hield.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
So both teams changing it up here. Sacramento with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. And here's Joseph for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Oh, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Len with it from beyond the arc. He can't get that one. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy. The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake. And with tip-off.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Ball. Outside Favors. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Mitchell looking it over. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Ball. Outside, Favors. Back to Ball. And the layup is good.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Now here's Conley. It's good. Here's Holiday. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Ingram over Ingles. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
Both free throws good for Ingram. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now the pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he uses the glass on the layup.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Ball. Dishes to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. The second chance effort. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 6. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. 1:12 left to play in the first. Down low. And here's Ingles outside. Utah gets it back, and Mitchell is right there.
and he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ball against Conley. The drive-by ball. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Pelicans trail just 1 second between the shot clock.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
A miss that time would have put him up. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Davis at the center, filling out the middle. Utah leading. Here's Clarkson. And it's Davis with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside for Redick. Hayes the pass to Redick. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's Redick on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Jackson passes to Melly. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Melly's got his first bucket in this one. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Hayes with it, picked up by Davis. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for Clarkson. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for J.J. Redick. Mike, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Ball against Conley. Shoots over Ball. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Holiday attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Up top, Gobert, covered by Okafor. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Outside Holiday. Just 3 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Okafor with the steal. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He had 12 points. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, home in the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Holiday is right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Gobert, and the rejection by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. The kick out to Holiday. Williamson trying to free himself up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. Then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with the ball.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Holiday. It's good. The basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Right side Favors. To the inside. Here's Ball. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell's shot is good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Moutier's got 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Relly's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Niang. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Bradley from 3. But they recover it. Pelicans leading by 12. Redick for 3. The putback. That one doesn't drop. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. And he lays it straight in.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Jackson down low, defended by Moutier. Okafor trying to get open. Jackson misses. In transition, here come the Jazz. Intercepted. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that aggressiveness of Okafor on the glass, a high percentage score when he gets a second chance opportunity.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Davis is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
Holiday looking for an opening. Outside, Redick fires from deep. Hayes, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against New Orleans. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Mudiay. And the Pelicans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Nicolo Melli.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
All going up court. And that one good from Clarkson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Holiday. Redick for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Ed Davis.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Ingles dishes to Conley. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Ingram. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Conley against Ball. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pops it up for Favors. He had stolen by Ingles. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Conley, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram right side. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
To the middle. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Mitchell. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Jacks up a three. Outside Ball. Beyond the arc. Missed. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Mitchell, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
Up top, Morant, covered by Conley. The shot, and that one's good, Morant.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Conley against Morant. High post try. Conley's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson in the corner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Count the basket.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Gobert can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Winslow, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Mitchell looking it over. Second chance shot. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Jackson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Conley. Nails the baby hook. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now, here's Clark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Moutier looking around. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. O'Neal against Jones. Bucket is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Moutier against Jones. Anderson with the block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Jones. Clark. And Clark is right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing here by 8. Now Moutier. And too long on the shot. Here's Melton. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward. Now here's Clark. There's the dish to Anderson. Yep, that one goes. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Moutier from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Gutterich, the pass to Clark. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Moutier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this is Emmanuel Moutier at his best. The aggressive mindset, trying to put defenders in a difficult spot.
First free throw is good. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Memphis leading by 10. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And it's Morant missing. Utah is shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Mitchell's shot is good.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. And Davis sends it back. And now Utah, fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, here's Ingles. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. He has 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Mike Conley's checked in for Moutier. Now here's Conley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. Jazz trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. It's stolen by Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball and finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Memphis leading by 10. And Valanciunas penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A little burst of athleticism from Jonas Valanciunas. You gotta love it when the big fella turns on the jets and drives to the cup.
Knocked loose, and Utah turns it over again. And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Grizzlies with some changes. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And yes, it's good. Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now Jones, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Goes back up, and it's Clark in the corner. Off target from outside. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Here's Melton. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Anderson with the ball, and he makes that one.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had... And that'll do...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Conley. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. Winslow against Ingles. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Conley's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mitchell's got 10 points.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Morant against Conley. Morant outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Brooks. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
The Jazz have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Morant passes to Valanciunas. To the paint. Outside Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Memphis leading by 12. Jackson dishes to Morant. And they double up Morant. Valanciunas finds Brooks. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Morant against Moutier. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Morant with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Return to sender. There's the 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
The whole package. Morant gives you everything, including range.
Here's Gobert. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. A 3-pointer, no good. To the inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. Jackson down low. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Clark. He's out there with Anderson. Jones is out there with Jang, and it's Melton in at the 2. Doubled by Conley. Jang against Conley. He had stolen by Ingles, and now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And there it is for him. Zhang's got his first basket.
Well, the thought was Zhang would never be much of a scorer, but I think he's changing people's minds.
From past the arc. And it's Mitchell missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jones, no luck. Jazz trail by 15. And here is Mitchell. Inside. Up again, and Mitchell is right there.
You look at Donovan Mitchell and you don't understand the guy has a 6'10 wingspan. He's a problem on the offensive glass.
Outside, Jones. On the money with the shot from the left block. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Conley feeling it out. That one goes. Count it.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Now here's Jones. Pulls it from the elbow. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Well, the definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First one falls for.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Conley against Morant. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Clark outside. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Now Winslow. He kicks it to Morant. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 20.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16 to the inside. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Memphis.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
It's Brooks on the wing. No good on the triple. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. The 3 from Morant. The long-distance 3 is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Up next, welcome everybody to another presentation of. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the 5. Home in the paint, and for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Fox. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you
hammering it in.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Conley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Here's Barnes. Bagley trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Barnes.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Conley kicks to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Bagley with the block. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And the dunk by Bjelica.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Mitchell looking it over. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shoots from the high post, and he knocks down the jumper.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Bielitsa. The kick out to Fox. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Good. Bielitsa's got his second basket.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Outside Conley. Here's Ingles. That shot off the mark. Good D by Barnes. Loud pass to Bagley and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle and stolen by Bielitsa. And now the Kings fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this time slashing Bogdanovich not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. On the heel, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Another miss by Utah. Sacramento leading by 3. And now the Kings fast break. Outside, Joseph. The feed to Parker. Three-pointer, heel. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Show of strength from Moutier there at the point guard position, gets the shot up after getting hit, so an N1 opportunity on its way.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. .34 seconds left in the first. Outside, Joseph. Utah with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Healed outside. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. Good D by Hield. He can't get that one to fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Davis is out there with Gobert. Then there's Emmanuel Moutier. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. The Kings trailing. And now Sacramento on the break. Hield from outside. They grabbed their own miss. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Hield.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Joseph looking over the floor. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Holmes with the steal. And Bazemore kicks to Hield. From the arc. Again, Hield missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Moutier. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Joseph. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hield outside. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Moutier. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. Now, here's Bielitsa. Sacramento again missing. Mitchell against Bazemore. And it's Mitchell missing. The Kings trail by 6. Down low. And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Here's Conley. The putback. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bazemore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And HP getting way up that time.
Conley against Fox. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And that one's good. Barnes.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Mitchell outside. Here's Conley. Tries again. And it's Fox with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Bazemore, and that one is good. And the Kings lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Davis with the bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingles against Barnes. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Here's Conley. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Barnes. The shot's good. Barnes has got 11 points in the quarter.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Harrison Barnes getting it done for the second.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. Harrison Barnes led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Here's Bielitsa. Barnes against Bogdanovich. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the pass to Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Bielitsa. Here's Conley. That one misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Bogdanovich up top, covered by Mitchell. They get the rebound, and it goes down 2 points. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Ingles dishes to Conley. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Conley trying to get open as Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Bagley. Bogdanovich looking around. Bagley, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Mitchell's shot is good.
It's one of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. From 13, drained for 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Conley into the lane, and it's in there.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Fox passes to Bielitsa, and it's good for 2. He's got 6. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Joseph finds Hield. Back to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 2. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
59 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Hield kicks to Joseph. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
You know, Clarkson is interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. The Kings also at the sub. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Joseph. Fox against Bogdanovich. Now Holmes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from Holmes.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Clarkson. Off the mark. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Kings trailing. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holmes down low, defended by Gobert. Here's Fox, and he banks in the layup.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Mitchell outside. Pulls up, high post. That shot off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Hield from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
Here's Fox. Here's Giles. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Hield. O'Neal with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tips it up, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
The Kings trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hield, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Jazz making a change here. Moutier's checked in. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Barnes in for Jabari Parker. Fox against Moutier. Back to Clarkson. Good D by Hield.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Barnes.
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bagley with the block. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
Moutier with the ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it to Fox. Barnes outside. Hield against Clarkson. Now here's Hield. Outside Bagley. Rebound collected by Clarkson. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Moutier to the paint. And Gobert hits to Moutier. Over Fox. That's short off the rim.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by the Kings. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bagley with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Hield kicks to Barnes. Back to Hield. On deep. Kept alive. The kick out to Barnes. Hield outside. Barnes outside. From deep three-point range. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.